wondering what that beautiful screen is, oh, sorry, Crystal Edge and Black Series Edition.com. If you're wondering what that beautiful screen is right there, that right there is the Black Series Limited Edition Black. That is that really cool dark screen from Black Series. And that screen pulls up those amazing contrast levels, beautiful colors, and incredible white levels. Bam, 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 bam. All right, so I'm doing some updates for, what are the remote controls for this unit at? That's right, there, remote controls for the unit. Oh. Francis. Oh, Francis. Up there, they're leaving in the kitchen. Gotta go feed Francis. Let me see. So, we're going to add some updates to Crystal Edge. Why did I just put that cat food? I just bought cat food. Upstairs for you? I think I left it upstairs. Mr. Francis. We got all those amazing customer testimonies. So we are going to embed those customer testimonies into the links for the shopping carts. Just gotta figure out what to do with the remote control for this setup over here. Thank you so much for the customers who sent in the testimony. We appreciate that. And story of my life. Find a remote control, lose a remote control. Find a remote control, lose a remote control. All right, Francis, I'll get you some water too. Where's the dishes at? Put something on there for you, but don't know what to do with my remote control. I'll tell you right now. Once I get situated in, my friend, I got a lot of trolls on my YouTube channel, man, a lot of them. And what I'm going to do is, I'm going to have my friend, the expert, I need to go through my account and get some of these off. Oh, why you guys are on here? If you don't support me, why are you on my channel? Just to hate. Well, I'll give you something to hate about. Yeah, you ain't the only one. I'm baffled where I keep losing this thing at. I hate about having black furniture all the time. Well, back to you. Rocco, please don't be in the window communicating while I got the camera running. Alright, that baffles me. Just lost the remote control. That's a good one too. Out of nowhere. Well, let me get back over to these things. So I'll figure out where that one went to. I don't know where we put that one at. I wonder if I should be downstairs in the basement. Don't know why. I have it in the basement, but I'm curious if I put it into the basement. Oh, it's such a reasonable managed place. But let me get over here. I need to do an update real quick. I got to figure it out later on how I lost the remote control for that room, which I don't know where it's at. Oh, here it is. I buried in some papers. All right. 4K Tropical Fish YouTube.
Getting that from
I
YouTube.
knew it had to be somewhere in the house. So I like the whole idea of basically having those video demonstrations right there in the shopping carts. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing here on the Crystal Ink since I'm already in Marketplace. Oh, what is going on with this freaking delaying with the Fire Sticks, dude? It's delaying nonsense. Now they're starting to do this crap. It's a headache.
Mike 1, Mike 2, Goldilocks, Sweet 15, got your ears on?
Goldie what?
Gingerbread.
There we go. I cannot wait. I was talking to one of my friends about how they're going to utilize that Limitless Black. I'm getting myself a 126-inch edgeless. I had one already before. I should have kept edgeless Elite screen. That's what I'm setting up. I can't wait to get mine hooked up. He hasn't decided what screen he's going to be coating it on to yet. But he doesn't want it too big and he doesn't want it too small. Like I said, the 150 inches are nice to have, but yeah, for basically for watching them and all that, nah. It's a 100 inch, 120 inch. Oh, I like a little bigger than 120 inch. Maybe I can get it. All right, so the ideas that we're getting on the other site, which are I like them, and integrating links into the shopping cart. So since we have a lot of customers, we're going to integrate their videos into the shopping carts. So now we have back in stock the 2.0. We have the 3, which is the one with the 3 bundle, the share bundle. And we're going to put into our shopping carts here. Let's see. I want to put in here. Bring this down a little bit. And we'll put in thank you to the customers for backing our company. We really appreciate it. So again, our company blows up. Your demonstration will always be on this site as a testimony for our thank you. Can you imagine if your testimony ended up on the front of Coca-Cola or something like that? That'd be awesome, wouldn't it? And then people sit there and say, you think you're going to be as big as Coca-Cola? Hey, I don't even know that. I don't know what the Lord has planned for us, but I know for the door that the minute I step foot in that complex, I'm already set up to work. So my technology is going in right away. And again, with that black technology and people seeing it every day, especially the window technology we're going to introduce to them, yeah, we're gonna blow it pretty big. I think what I'm going to do is, customers who did demonstrations for us, when we finally launch the new 67 motorized screens, we'll be shipping you one for free as a thank you. What are you doing? Oh, great. What did he get now? video without you doing something self-destructive. A fly. Remember that fly. Hold on a minute. What is that thing? Self-destructive. If it ain't birds, it's something else. A few times it was a bird. It was twice it was a bird. Always something weird. I don't want to hear it. Knucklehead. Hey, Goldilocks! Give it a break. We do have microphones hooked up down here. Okay, cool. Who are you fighting with now? I got my testimony.
Here's the definition of testimony: a formal written or spoken statement, especially one given in a court of law.
Let's see. Okay, let's go to YouTube. Grab that one. We do all the video players. Series home. This stuff's gotta go down. Oh. You see stuff pop up saying plaintiff? Yeah. Kind of Mr. Bird has a few things going on right now. That stack of documents over there? Yeah. Got two attorneys, actually three, that decided to submit documents to the courts, civil cover sheets, that were falsified, which is basically a legal malpractice lawsuit. So I'm actually suing 3 lawyers. Long story short. And I caught them. Got to be careful about that kind of stuff. I watch everything at the end of the day. I was able to go in, type in docket number, court system, and pull up all my documents. The ones they didn't think I was going to get my hands on, but that's one of them. And all 3 attorneys basically submitted false information in one of my lawsuits. So now I'm suing all 3 lawyers. I've already went and filed a disciplinary board of the Supreme Court of Pennsylvania documents, which means not only am I still consider amount of money, but I'm also looking to renew licenses for permanent for good. So that's where that's going. I don't play around at the end of the day. I don't care whether it be this, that, and the other. If you mess up, I'm going to catch you. And if I catch you, you're going to pay for it. And they're going to pay for it. I've already received little emails from them saying, well, hey, I don't want to hear that. Hey, nonsense. Which is considered to be legal malpractice within those terms. Because of those falsified documents that were submitted, because you're 100% honest when you submitted them, put you under the jurisdiction of legal malpractice. 3, you have people think they can get away with the digital age, and you literally think you can get away with stuff like that and not get caught. All right. So that's why I tell people at the end of the day, if your attorney does something wrong to you, whatever, sue and crap at them. Don't let that stuff don't let them get away with that nonsense. If you got the evidence on it, don't let them get away with it. nailed to a wall. File this particular. That's the original people that I was suing over what happened. Basically, they have no memory of this person ever existing or ever living at the property, yet their attorney vouched for it. The other two attorneys vouched for it, that this person does exist. So you're going to have to explain to a judge how a person popped up in my documents and all your documents at the end of the day, as a plaintiff, as part of this lawsuit, that some strange reason the company that was suing doesn't know who she is at all. And at that, they submitted a different address on top of that for my inspector who went through the property. And the address doesn't exist. It's actually a vacant lot. Good luck in court, because I'm going to clean your clock. Yeah, walk off with even more money. And that's why you don't mess with Mr. Bird, because I will get you. And he thought at the end of the day I was going to let that nonsense slide. Interesting, like I said, you got to stay on top of this stuff because they do all kinds of stuff. So my case should have been ended already. Now, when your case ends and it shows that basically they were at cost or causing the damage of you losing your case, you can then basically start the process of filing a lawsuit against these individuals. But if your case is still technically still running, you can't basically file a lawsuit. So what they've been doing was the case was supposed to end October the 2nd. Finding out when I went to the court system, I found that the case was still actually ongoing. How is the case still ongoing when both lawyers are not representing me and no one's there? So how is it still running? Because they keep going in and they keep basically activating the case, but they're not showing up. And it's only done through video conference only. So that way I don't really get any information at all, which I found out what courtroom and what video it's going to be in, which I plan to show up on November the 2nd to pop up and then go, hey, how you doing? Yeah, they're done. They're pretty much done. So the options that come up is basically either we'll settle out of court or we go to court and I clean your clock, which one you want. But I'd rather go to court because I don't want you to have a license anymore. I couldn't care less about the money. I just don't want you to ever practice anymore because if you're going to do that to me, God knows who you're going to do it to somebody else. So you swore an oath, you broke the oath, and now you lose your license. And you get 3 years in jail, I think it is, for submitting false documents. But yep, I caught him. That's why I tell people, if an attorney does you wrong, don't sit there and think you can't do anything about it. You can do something about it. Don't ever think you can't do something about it. Make them jokers pay for it. Call the very last one of them. Let them know what was going to happen to them, so they know where it's coming from. I want them to know. Yeah, I know all the dirty stuff you were doing. I know it all. I got it all on documents. All right, where are we going? We got to find John T. John T. John T. John T. John T. The first time I've taken people, the first time, I'm always taking someone for something stupid. But you would think at the end of the day, you would know better. Come on, 15 years to pass the bar and get that license at the end of the day, just to jack it up, lose your entire law firm, lose your good name at the end of the day, and then get sued for, I'm not going to say how much, but it's considered to be a lot, and it's 3 lawyers at that. Yeah, just for doing something stupid. So they tried to hide the evidence that the house that I got sick in didn't exist. And this is why when they filed the case, they filed it under a different address. So that way they could sell the property underneath my nose and make sure the property went bye-bye. I was able to track down the broker who actually sold the house. I love doing this kind of stuff at the end of the day. I track everything down. So I found the broker who sold the house, who told me that there were no liens on the property. Interesting. And there were no reports of basically high counts of mold on the property either, even though I hired a top inspector to go through the property with a fine-tooth comb, and it came up condemned. So the house just disappeared. It was able to be sold with no problems whatsoever in the middle of a lawsuit. So yeah. And then all of a sudden this strange person pops up, and I can't tell you what her name is, but she popped up and she claimed to be a person who lived at the address. But going back to check with the real estate agency, they have no idea who this person is or the address. Of course you can't find the address. It's a vacant lot. So how did a mold inspector go to a vacant lot and do a thorough inspection on a property? See, there you go. So actually kind of 4 lawsuits. Well, it'd be 1 lawsuit altogether. 3 attorneys, including the real estate agency, all messed up, and I caught them. But I just have to wait for my case to basically end itself. But for some reason, it keeps activating itself, and that's why I found out when I went to court. I was able to track down the judge. I was going to track everybody down, and I found out in the day that case is still active, which it shouldn't be because no one's there representing me at all at the end of the day. So I got a new attorney, and that attorney deals with legal malpractice lawsuits, and here we go. Isn't that interesting? But that's why I tell people, at the end of the day, if a lawyer does you wrong, don't ever think, if you got the evidence, don't ever think that because they know the law, that they're going to get away with it. Don't even give them the opportunity. Nail them to a wall. It's funny because I would call them up and say, well, who's such and such and so? Like, well, we don't know who she is. So why she's in my documents? Why did you file her with the courts? Each one is blaming the other one. Let's see how that works out in court. The blame game, that's a funny one to watch. I tell people, don't let them get away with that. It's because they're a lawyer. That's why we got lawyers that study legal malpractice for people like that at the end of the day. So with that right there, I could retire and give all this up, which would be stupid because I love what I do. Just going to take that money and pour even more money into the company. Simple open and shut case. Move into property, breathing about a year of black mold, end up with permanent lung disease, have to be on medication for the rest of your life, had house inspected by top inspector. They found a lot of heavy levels of mold in the property, open and shut. How could you mess that up? Somebody took some money. Something happened, something went wrong. But now since we got all these weird names popping up at a house that they never lived at to begin with, this is where things are going to get a little interesting for some people at the end of the day. And of course, we're going to get the settle out of court nonsense, but that's not what I'm for. I want your license. It's a privilege to be an attorney. Your job is to help other people, to protect them, not to do them harm. So you don't deserve to have it. Let's take John T. I like his right here. He has 2 of these. I'm going to do this one. And thank you so much, John T. I really appreciate it. Let's go over to editing right here. This is where we're going to put John T.'s testimony right in the shopping cart. So when you come in here to look at the 2.0, you can see customers demonstrations right there. I'm going to put that one in there. I'm going to turn this one into a link. Copy that one. Turn it to a link. Yeah, automatic link that fast. So let's get a couple. He did one this white snowstorm. Beautiful job. Very beautiful job. Put that one in there too. And also too, thank you, Hector. Got a lot of yours going into also too. Hector did a lot of demonstrations for us. Cool dude. Let me see. Let me see. I need to go to YouTube. I need to pick up the one he has from the white demonstration too on top of that. Now, keep in mind, John T. You know what makes him interesting? This same container that Crow's product came from the same container his did. They both came from the same one. You saw the demonstration on the batch number. They both came from the same 5-gallon container. Interesting, isn't it? Now, all Hector did was Hector went in and did demonstrations for our company. That's all he did. Took the product, tested it. That's what he did. And he basically pushed the limits on it. He stuck it out in the light. He did all the stuff we did. At first, when I met him, I thought he was just selling this stuff. He was buying a lot of our paint up. I'm like, why is he buying? Like another order came, another order came. I'm like, what? What's this guy doing? So after talking to him a couple of times, found he just really liked the product, and that he started doing some asking for a few demonstrations, and he put him in the light, he did everything we did. So that's what I like about Hector, because Hector didn't try to do anything like keep it in the dark or whatever. You know, he showed what it needed to be shown. That's what I like about him. That's all he did. But because Hector went out and did these demonstrations for us, certain individuals felt the need to act up and carry on and just try to badmouth this guy at the end of the day. I see his name on your website. That's sad, man. That's really sad in the day. You know Hector's a Christian? Did you know that? He's a Christian. When you basically do stuff like that, when you go against people like that are Christians, that serve the Lord, the outcome, again, like I said, it's not going to be good for you. And at the end of the day, when you prosecute Christians and we go to our Lord and Savior and we ask him for protection, when we ask him to fight our battles, the outcome is not going to be good. Now, outcome from this man right now, it's not going to be good. There's some things going to be happening in the next couple of weeks, maybe months, that are not going to be good for him. It's a heavy heart today, my friend, that I have to do this to you. It is. I take no pleasure in it whatsoever. I just want you to know that. This is not done on revenge. It has nothing to do with it. I've extended the olive branch too many times and you have turned it away. All I ask you to do is mind your own business, and you continue to do what you do. So we push through the final push today. Now, for those who don't know what that means, and I hate to bring it up, Crow is going to be actually prosecuted for 2 accounts of mail fraud, and it's extremely serious, very serious. So it's going to test you, buddy. It is definitely going to test you. You have to go through some fire, and what they call it, being tested through, baptized through fire. You're going to go through some stuff. Some people just don't learn the easy way, and I know that for a fact because I was one of those people. At the end of the day, I told you I got locked up, went through the system, did some dumb stuff when I was young, and I was warned over and over and over again, countless times, to stop doing this dumb stuff, that it was going to catch up to me. I didn't listen. Hard-headed as hard-headed can be, and sure enough, sitting in a courtroom, deciding my fate. So I learned the hard way. I had to go through some bad stuff in order to be able to be out here and learn my lesson, learn how to respect other people at the end of the day. Sometimes you got to go through the long way. Sometimes you can go through the short way. I was hoping you would take the short way. And nobody's celebrating that this man may get prison time. They're celebrating that. I hope they give him an ankle bracelet, to tell you the truth, honestly, because at least he can learn the lesson, hopefully, and at the same time still be with his family at the same time. But I tried my hardest to basically turn the other cheek, which I had that evidence sitting on my account for about a year. The first one was sitting on there about a year. And I tried my hardest, man. Even when I got the paperwork, it sat on my table for 3 days and I wouldn't touch it. Ignored it. But I come in here and you still carry on, still acting up. So now I got to do what I got to do. I got to go follow through. And my person been through the system. It's a place I wouldn't wish on my worst enemy. It's not a good thing. I'm hoping when all this is filed and everything goes through, that maybe they may give you probation. Maybe give you a slap on the wrist, something. I hope they give you something less. Not wishing anything great for you, but I hope in that process you have to go through that maybe you'll learn something to respect other people at the end of the day. That's something I want to do, to tell you the truth, honestly. I really don't want to do it. I ain't got a choice. I gave you an opportunity and you turned it down, so I don't have a choice. I have to follow through. If I don't follow through, that means at the end of the day, anybody can treat me any way they want, and I'm just going to let them run over top of me. I have to follow through. Now, one time I was sitting there delaying a lawsuit that I was going to sue him. Right on camera. I said, I really don't want to do this. And then I really just don't want to do it. But you don't give people that option. You push them to have to do it. And I sat there and said it right on camera. And no sooner than I sat there and made that statement, this man's on Facebook, duplicated my account, went on there and tried to make me look like something dirty. Oh well. Hopefully this time you learn. Let me see where we got to go with this. We need John T. Where you at, John T? Tell you one thing, you have a lot to think about when you're in there. A whole lot. Because, man, I thought about the countless times if I had listened to the individuals that were telling me, like, look, man, keep hanging around with these people. Keep, you know, it's going to happen. And I'm thinking, like, nah, man, ain't never going to happen. This ain't going to happen. That's going to happen. Blah, 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 blah. This, some, that, blah, blah, blah. And the next thing I'm sitting in a courtroom next to a lawyer, like, phew, look at this mess I got myself into. Doing dumb stuff at the end of the day. I could have been out there running a little ball, hanging out with my boys, and I'm in this dumb nonsense I got to go through. Getting my fate decided by a bunch of people standing across from me on what they're going to do with me. All you would think about is the what if. That's all you think about. All right, let me see. John T. Ron G. Where are you at, man? Videos, a lot of videos in here. There's a squirrel back, Taco. That ferocious, dangerous squirrel is back. You know, ever so battle with the squirrel. Constantly battling with the squirrel. Endless battles with the squirrel. We cannot be that far down. It has to be sooner than this, because, man, we're in 3D mapping, projection, outside. So which one do we have right here? Oh, it's a test. Oh, we're in test areas. We know we can't be in here. Yeah, we're definitely in test areas. We're definitely, no. That's all testing on 2.0, so that definitely cannot be it. Meow. Okay, let's see. Oh, here it is, right here. This is what he did. Perfect. Thank you. Let's see. Put you right here. Better. Let's turn this one into a link. Copy this. Perfect. All right. There's his links in there. John T. Thank you so much. I appreciate the help. Save you. Shopping cart, you can watch customer testimonies. He's done. Let me see. We have Fusion 19. Fusion 19. It's definitely not it. Oh, the octagon projection screen. Ooh, that was interesting. I gotta do demonstrations on that one today. So we got here. Gunmetals. Now, the new YouTube channel we'll be doing under the Black Series is going to be a little different because those demonstrations are mainly going to be like offline demonstrations where you chance to see customers. That's why we're getting the consent forms done. So that way, if we got people that, you know, want to be in one of the videos, you know, they can sign a consent form, you know, and then they can be in the video. So that's what we're going to be doing. So that we're going to do a lot of demonstrations offline, see in stores and stuff like that, how people react to it, stuff like that for the Black Series. Oh, I see how my streams work. That's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. I was looking at my videos. So basically my streams start off slow and then they build gradually. Awesome. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I apologize. Sometimes I get a little like, you know, come on, man. Instagram account's killing y'all. It is at the end of the day. But anyway, still on top of that, my CEO, I'm going down, my streams are actually, man, really? Seriously? Oh, that's freaking cool. Wow. Hector's videos get hit crazy. You got like 1,600 something on it. Yeah, we're definitely using this one right here. That's definitely Hector's. Which one was that? That was the black technology it was on. Yeah, that's 39s. It was on. Yeah, but thank you so much. I appreciate that. I see the jump. I definitely see the jump. Thank you. We gradually build on here. On Instagram, we like got 12,000. Right from the door, like in a couple of minutes, we'll get 12,000 hits to go up on there. But thank you so much. Yeah, I see that. I see it. I see it. Yeah. Awesome. We still got a lot of haters on our channel. We got a lot of haters on our channel. I have no idea why. What's the purpose of basically, you know, coming over here to hate? You see what we do over here every single day. That's why I said they got it backwards. They got it so backwards it's not even funny because at the end of the day, and that's why I said they don't come from the old school era. If you came from the old school era, you would know what it's all about when they make screen paint. We got to come at them at the end of the day because, again, the dumb stuff that they do, just to even at the dumb stuff that they do versus us. But they really don't, they're missing the whole point. When we started off and all this first started off, there was no gray paints and anybody going against each other. It's pretty much like people would design something nice and you compliment, oh, that's freaking cool. I like how that's done. That's how it was. It was pretty much all paints against certifieds. That's what it was. It was everybody united as one going against certified screens because the certified screens were the big boys. It's kind of like the, no, I can't even put that in the term because that wouldn't even sound right. But anyway, that's what it came down to. Because those were really pretty much what most of the conflict was. It was basically about screen paints, people made screen paints versus the certified projection screens. That's what it was about. And these jokers came in and got it twisted, messed everything up. It was never about screen paints going versus screen paints. If somebody was making over there, okay, nice job. Thumbs up, so and so. Good paint over there. That's pretty cool. It's nice. Once in a while, you had people had a little beef with each other back and forth, but pretty much it didn't even last that long. That's basically about it. But other than that, everybody went about their business, designed their stuff, and everybody enjoyed everybody else's work. You get this joker that pops up into the scene and basically just wrecks the entire thing by basically slandering people and carrying on. People didn't act like that back then. We didn't have people making memes and all that stuff. They didn't do that crap. You went in the forum sites, you saw somebody's stuff, you liked it, you respected it. If you didn't like it, you didn't say nothing about it. That was it. And then you got these clowns that come in here carrying on and acting up like this. At the end of the day, gentlemen, that's why I keep explaining to you, what we do over here has nothing to do with your mixes. We don't care about your stuff at the end of the day. My main goal is certified. That's it. Because that's literally what I'm going against. These are the big, well, not really hurdles. We pretty much know what we do to certifies. But pretty much that's what I've been since day one. Because that's pretty much what it's been. Projection screen versus paint. Which is better? To buy the certified screen or to buy the paint? And then they would have like, well, gunmetal screens are the top screens and certifies. No way in the world gray screen paint would ever come near us. At the end of the day, we can do all the stuff that they can't do. That's why we're worth the price. Now it ain't like that no more. Now it's like, hey, look, we got technology that's better than your certified screens. It costs far less. What do you think about that? That's what it was all about. They don't even know. They don't know nothing about nothing at the end of the day. That's how it all started. Mississippi Man and Sonic Chill and all them. It wasn't people going against other people's paints. It was basically everybody just basically going against the certifies, because the certifies for the screens were like, I don't want to paint my walls, so I'm going to have this, and certified screens are better because they do that, and then on top of that, it's a certified screen. It's a certification to it. Paint doesn't have a certification attached to it. Yeah, that's what it was all about. That's what it came down to. I had a few confrontations with Mississippi Man. We had one little incident. Boom, that was it. Came on there, had a discussion back and forth about paint. Nobody made memes and all. They didn't do that dumb nonsense, childish nonsense. And then basically, he did some demonstration. I did a demonstration. I knocked out his product, and I got banned from ABS forums. Ta-da! That's the first time I got banned. I've been banned from ABS forum about 3 times. So that'd be the first one I got from them. And you hear me in the video way back when I had Digital Crystal Screen Paint talking about Mississippi Man. What was the other one? Black Energy Abyss. That was another guy. You probably don't even know who that is. Black Energy Abyss used to make these. It was a fabric he made. It's pretty impressive too. It was a fabric that he made look just like a black diamond. It looked just like it. Performed like it too, but it still had that problem with the angle game. It was still a pretty nice screen. And we had a couple of conversations back and forth and just explained to him, like, man, that's when I was developing D5K and D6K technology. And I explained to him, I said, look, man, just go about your business, make your product and be happy. And mess with me, I'm going to sink your stuff, man. Your stuff is not going to sell when I get done with it, because I can mimic his product. So we made paint, but it didn't even go that far. Guy took the advice. That was the end of the beef. He went about his business. He made a lot of money. He did well, and there you go. Because remind you, when you got a fabric, that's it. When you got to develop screen paints to mimic other products, yeah, that can become a nightmare for a projection screen company. That's pretty much it. That's all you would have. But majority of the sites were just people on there basically sharing information and this, that, and the other. It's pretty nice. If somebody got your product, they actually had your product. Did a demonstration, gave a review, whether they liked it or not. That was the end of it. There was nobody calling people scammers. All that stuff started when Crow came into the scene. That's when that stuff started. All that nonsense. He turned the industry into a joke. That's what he did. Doing that dumb nonsense. But don't worry, like I said, karma always has a way of catching up to people. And yours is going to catch up to you real soon. There'll be an end to that. All that's going to be gone. Always have a way of catching up to you. All right, let me see. Where are we at in this, man? We should be in Gunmetal by now. Gunmetal Country. No, we're still not in the Gunmetal. How much product did we make? You hear that in the background? That's an actual crow going off in the background. I have no idea how you even came up with the word to call yourself Crow at the end of the day. I had a friend of mine with 6'2", dark skin with a long nose. His nickname was Crow. And you do that, crows are very intelligent creatures. Bat ravens. Gunmetal 38. We're way too far in. Gunmetal 39. This is where we should be at. That's a black widow. Where's the gunmetal at? Gunmetal. That's an extreme black widow. There's a 39 right there. That's a 38. Here's a 38. Gotta grab me a chair. Way down there for the wall. This is better. I hear you. That's a Gunmetal 38. Coming, so it's coming. That should be in this area right here. Yeah, it's the gunmetals. Okay. It's a paint down demonstration right here. This is the paint display. Oh man, seriously, why did they just put me back up here, all the way up here? I just had to go through all that, man. It's way at the bottom, man. Alright, I'm gonna do the gunmetals last, because I can get access to Hector's video a little faster. Really? Gotta be all that today? Whatever. So if you're wondering why 44s are not on the site, 44s got sent elsewhere. They're going to be contracted through somebody else. So they're going to be taking over 44 technology. And it's going to be incorporated for something. I told you, we don't get rid of all that technology, we don't get rid of it. Somebody else just ties into a contract. That's what happens to it. That's why 44s are not there anymore. Here's the 44 right there. They're going to use it for 3D mapping applications because that stuff works insanely good on 3D mapping applications. Matter of fact, we have the face right there. It's 44. You got nothing better to do! Oh, you're lucky I got it. Never mind. You didn't hear that. That's another thing I'm not going to miss in this area. The crows. Good gracious, man. Can you imagine hearing it all day? I forgot the links to jumping. To a certain degree. There we go, that's better. I have to hear it. Oh, ain't the mosquito factories, them jokers. Alright, let me see where to go with this. Three 39. So we gotta be in the area that's a 39 gamer. That's why. Just filled this little document. I was waiting for this crazy thing to go pass. We need a paint and a dry demonstration of the gunmetal. All I need. Alright, this would be the area where the gunmetal came in. Superior black gunmetal. This is a paint only. That's ultra short throw. That's ultra short throw. That's certified springs and gunmetal technology. That's a Black Widow Extreme 39. The gamer. Where the frick I just saw the gunmetal a few minutes ago? Now they're not there. That's the acoustics. That's the gamer. That's the acoustics. Those are gamers. Alright, gunmetal should be right in here. That's the acoustics. Acoustics. Gunmetal, that's a gunmetal right there. Alright. test on this one. That's perfect. There's a 24. Where's the 32? I'm gonna both of these out. There's a 32. There it is, that's it right there. All right, let me see. All right, that's there. Heavy extreme. Nope, it's definitely gunmetal. Right, that's not it. That's close. Okay, so that's be somewhere in here. 24. This has to be 39. The extreme black widow. Let me see. Definitely do a paint on demonstration. Throw a batch in there too. That was a fun batch number. Got a chance to do gaming in that one. Definitely gonna put that one in there. Put the batch number in there too. Let's see. Butchered that one big time. Right there, so yeah, it's cool. Let's go with that one. Oh, that's when we had the screen on the ceiling, the floor, everywhere. I definitely got to post that one in there. And okay, we got that at the 44. It's got those in there already. I need this one right here. Paint Another World with their amazing screen black. Yeah, I need that one right there. I definitely need that video demonstration. All right, this is Hector right here. Thank you, Hector. Much appreciated. Testimony. Black technology. Copy that. For us, thank you so much. Much appreciated. Is that right at the top again? by Hector. Which ones we want? Actually, I'll take this one right here. He did a spray on screen application and he did a demonstration here. Oh, nope. This is the Onyx Titan. We don't make those anymore because another company has the rights to that technology. So we are still working out negotiations on that. So that's going to stay right there. They saw this demonstration. This is what they liked. They wouldn't know if anybody else had the product besides us. If we could show up for different, we do outside demonstrations all the time. So they wanted to see someone else with it. And that's where our buddy Hector came up, did the demonstration outside on a cheap 720p projector. And pulled off and had an image outside. It's a Titan technology. Now, another company has stepped in to take over that technology. We'll be paid soon off of that one. Company that does all white projection screens overseas. going to have to do, they're there, except for they're coming up dark. Oh, I forgot, yeah, because my site's black on this side, that's why. They got to come up in white. Can't see it because everything dirty has to come up in white. So we have everything written in black, which means on the opposite side is black. It's crazy. Hold on a minute. One second, what I gotta do. Press editing page. Oh, I forgot about that part, the headache. Doesn't make any sense. Let's see something from it. We just went into preview mode. Our preview mode isn't active yet. Alright. Here we go. Are you kidding me? That's how it has to be done now? Oh, that's a freaking headache. That's definitely a freaking headache. I might just put it in different colors. And it's easier for me to read on the opposite side. Alright, because my page is black on the opposite side. Anything I'm writing white in editing or black in editing doesn't come up. Because you can't see if the page is black. So I have to transfer everything to white on the other side, which means in editing I can't see that there either. Oh, that's nice, isn't it? And they put this night reference update in. Why do you have this huge space in between it too? That's real nice. Oh. Alright. We're doing this game today. Let me see. Let me phone call today. Sorry about the people that grab some paperwork out of here. Got something new today. This is supposed to be the easy stuff, which turns into the nightmare stuff. Let's see, marketplace by here. There we go. When you get the picture of the pussycat sitting on the keyboard, just refresh. Pussycat, where are you? No. Count the door light. It has nothing to do with the screen in the next room. We see people doing that demonstration, point to a door, like, look, there's light coming from the door. Big deal. It's not even affecting that screen in that room. It has nothing to do with it. Alright, let's see what happens here. There are no spaces in here. The link is in here. Watch this. I'm gonna put it in white because you can't read it on the other end. Let's change to a color we can see. This one has a gold. I think that's it. Is there anything in here? Yeah, there's something right there. Clearly couldn't seem to see it. There's something right there. Alright, so these gotta come up in this color in order for them to pull. You can't see them on the other side. So we're gonna have to come in and right. We need to come into we just pop in here out of editing mode? If we did, that wasn't a good idea. Just go over here into where's that market-based buyer now? Let's go here. It'll bring us back in here. Alright, it'll have to be done in gold. That's the only way you're going to see like both sides at the same time. Put them in white, we're definitely going to pick it up. Oh man, everything's too easy. Never easy. It's been crazy. Man. Alright, we're going in. And we had to change the whole section here. We had a huge gap in here somewhere. So it's not coming up. Let me see. This is not coming up. For some reason, this isn't rated. Timestamp's not coming up. This is not coming. Back it up. I'm saying guarantee. That's not coming up. So we can switch that over to this. That'll bring it up on both sides. There's supposed to be a happy face in there somewhere. That's going okay. So that should fix the other problem. Now we come out of this. So we go into preview, and that should basically allow us to see what's missing. There we go, fixed it. That wasn't a nightmare, was it? Oh, man, yes it was. So we had to go and do the other. How many other ones are acting like that? Now, you guys watch me put the sites together. Wasn't being rude when I sat there and said that he did a lazy job putting the site together. I'm being rude, is the truth. Look at the comparisons. He did a lazy job putting it together. Even the philosopher did a better job. Even though half the stuff when he can't back up, at least he did a better job. It's also like a respectable site. But the other one didn't do jack, man. He did. When you get Wix, they give you like a basic template where it's basic. You got to pick the one out that they say feels close enough to your product. And then you just add all this information into it. And the reason why he doesn't have any information is because he doesn't know his product. So if you don't know your product, how can you put in information about something you don't even know about? Like if you want to sit there and have me write a book on nuclear physics, I don't know jack about it. I know a little bit, a tiny little bit, but not on the level of some of these people I know at the end of the day. I couldn't put anything in there at the end of the day. I'm putting there nuclear atom, fusion, heavy water, uranium, or the uranium or whatever, 235.1. I mean, certain light stuff I know about it, but I don't know anything about the heavy stuff. I don't break it down, so my site's not going to have a lot of stuff on it because I don't know anything about it really. Just know the light stuff. That's how that works out. Then you go to somebody else's site, you go, good gracious. Paragraph 1 and chapter 1 and chapter 2, they know about that stuff. It's not just the website. Go to any eBay account right now. Go to eBay, go to any eBay account. Somebody sells screen paint. And read through the specification sheet, and you'll see what I'm talking about. So, the fact that people went in and purchased from that site with that very little bits of information on it like that, clearly shows that somebody at the end of the day, they deserve to get cheated. Because again, you couldn't see that coming. It was right there. You can read through the site so you can tell the person didn't know what they were talking about. Should have had a ton of information in there. And even the philosopher, again, like I said, we don't care for this joker that much, but at least he has an exchange policy. This one doesn't even have an exchange policy in there. That sucker's designed to take your money. Land on your property, you ain't getting nothing. Open it up, you ain't getting nothing. Once in a while we get a customer, the product might not be for them. That's why we buy the gunmetal technology. So they can basically buy that. There's no excuse by saying, oh, we make it all black. There's nothing else. No, we have a company that makes it too. We can go there and get there. But they want the black technology. Some people are just not ready for it. And judging by the batch number demonstration you just saw, it pulls up amazing white levels. That's right there. It does what it's designed to do. But you have certain individuals that expect for a black screen to pull white levels either to a white screen, and they still want the contrast of the same time. That's called eating your cake. The term for they know what I mean. Anyway, but even though I know that the batch number will back itself, and I will win in any case with no problem, still, I try to make sure the customer gets something nice at the end of the day. So we have them ship back the item to us. We do a roll-on demonstration just to prove to everybody works perfectly fine, and then we'll send them down like a gunmetal. That's it. Right? On his policy, if it lands there, you ain't getting jack. If you open it, you ain't getting jack. Tell me where you win in that one. So those who defend that nonsense, well, you do them by your own decisions. All right, so all that worked. What's this right here? Test demonstration is not showing. All right, you need to go in and check that one. Let's see, where's the test? Oh shoot, no, we're not. We're still in freaking whatchamacall mode. Mother freaking Jerry's ghost, can you tell us we're not in this mode? Oh, my fault, I messed up. We can always, it'll reset itself, it's good. I need to go to, get out of there, leave it alone, stop it now, it's doing too much. We need to go over to Marketplace, buy here now. Alright. Manage products. That should fix it. So now I know when I go in, I got to do those all over again. Not over again, but I got to basically highlight them so they come up a little better on the other side of the page. Let's do a preview. All links are coming up. They're all accounted for. Good. you decide to do a website, the Wix, buy your domain name. Trust me. When you get it, your domain name's gonna be registered. They're gonna charge you like $7 or $8. If you decide that you want to make your domain name private, or you want to make it public. It's up to you how you want to do that. Mine's private. Same thing goes for when you apply for copyrights, patents, and all that other good stuff. You have that option. So you're best buying it because, again, it's yours. It's not owned by them. Nobody else can take it, but they own it. So you decide you want to leave and go to another site, or maybe you want to build your own website from the ground up using Dreamweaver. Then you could take it with you. It's yours. You own it. But over there, they make this over here. I don't know how Vistaprint maybe changed because Vistaprint owning your domain name was it was something. It was a bit of a headache. But because I had digital screen print under Vistaprint, so it was interesting how to get it. I'm not gonna say they probably changed it now, made it a lot easier. But now over here, much easier. Much easier. Put your card in there and buy it. Now, keep in mind, just because you own it, you still got to pay on it every single year to obtain it, to keep it. So you'll be paying those fees. They're not expensive, by the way, like $30, $30 or $40 a year. Keep it. All right, this one's running. We got all these done right, so this one's finished. Are we in freaking preview or are we in freaking whatchamacallit? Well, are we in preview? We should be in, no, we're not in preview. We're in whatchamacallit. Okay, good. All right, cool. So I got to change up the rest of these. All right, that's the easy part. Something that duplicates itself. There's a duplication on here. This is a 32 Extreme Black Widow. This is a 32 Superior. This is a 24. This is a 24. One of these aren't supposed to be on here. We have two 24s on here. 24 is on 24. That doesn't make sense. They're both 39s. They're the same thing. No, that can't be right. Hold on a minute. Let me see. Does I hit a refresh? How the frick that even happen? How do you get a duplicate card? Doesn't make any sense. It can't be right. Dude, how do we get a duplicate card? How are they possible? Let's see. How in the world we get a duplicate card? Or how that even happened? We got a duplicate card. 32. That's a 32. Extreme Black Widow. 32. Extreme Black Widow Gunpowder. 24. That's a 24. How the frick did we get another one? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, that's gotta be removed. That's just freaking bonkers. What the heck? How did that even get? Come on. How did we get two of those in there? Oh, if I go in here and I only see one of them in here, that is just gonna freak me out. Alright, let me see. That's a 24. Alright. I'm gonna knock this one out. Let's see what happens here. I'm curious, how do we get another duplicate card? That doesn't make any sense. Let's take that out. Let's save that. Let's hit preview. Right, there we go. That's a 32, 24. Let's hit the 24. See the 24 has in it. So this one's missing the links. One had the links, one didn't have the links in it. That's what I was fearing at the end of the day. Alright, there we go. That's gonna be a nightmare. Okay, we gotta track down. So we know it's this one. That means this one is the one that doesn't have any links in it. This is the one we don't want. Alright, let's come back out of editing. It shouldn't be hard to track you down. Alright, so let's go to Marketplace by here. Let's track you down. So you're a shopping cart, a road shopping cart. You shouldn't be here. So what we gotta do is track the very first one is the shopping cart. Somewhere below that is a shopping cart that's not supposed to be there. Nothing wrong with it. It just doesn't have the information that is needed that should be in it. So we need to find that shopping cart. This is the one I crossed out. That's a good shopping cart. I had to track down the other 24 one. Which was that? This is a 24. That's 32. Where are you at? 32. Yep, because the link would have been right there. That's why. So you're the rogue shopping cart. Alright, let's get rid of you. Get you out of the equation. Alright, let's go save. Alright, now we go to the preview. Rogue shopping cart should be missing. We go to preview. Two. 24 is still there. Why is the 24 still there? It shouldn't be there. We just took it out. Oh, we got a shopping cart that doesn't want to go. Alright. We'll get rid of you. You're not supposed to be this with the refresh. That's gonna knock you out. We got a shopping cart refusing to leave. Now we should have gotten you knocked out now. We should take care of it. If that doesn't move, that means something's crazy going on. Alright. Marketplace, all is shopping carts. Whoa, what the freak? So wait, how are you still in there? It doesn't make any sense. You're not supposed to be there. Just manage it. How are you in there? I'll delete you out and wipe your whole card out if I have to. That doesn't make any sense. Alright. That's the 24, that's the good one. Where is the other one? That's not it. Oh, how did you do that? Okay. I got you. I'm gonna fix you this time. Right this time, I'm just gonna remove you. Got you removed. Put the save in. I should knock out your card. Hopefully. Because it is trying to fight me. I hit the save. And then refresh. And this should knock it out. Hopefully just knock it out. Because any other way, I just can't see what it doesn't make any sense. Unless it's activating itself, which would be impossible, which would be weird, but they had that ability. So let's see where it's at. It should be going. Right, there we go. Now it's going. It had the way to work. Things kept coming back and coming back. Okay. Now we got the 32. It's right here. 32, 24. Now let's go back and let's activate the shopping cart that we need. That fought us a bit. Right, come here, manage. Oh la 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 la. So much work. Where's it at? Right, so there's a 24, 24, 30, 24. Where are you? That's you right there. All right. Now you should be the one with the links. Yep, there's the links right there. Goody gumdrops and all that good stuff. Should right in there. Alright, cool. Now we gotta just come in here and activate you, bring you back into the shopping cart scene. Boom. What's your inventory on here? Inventory's 40, 40. Okay, inventory's good. Right now we should be able to bring you back in. Alright, here we go. Now, you'll be in there, we gotta refresh the page. Sometimes they don't show up until you refresh the page. Alright, let's refresh. And there it is. Oh, my battery's died. Where's the charger at, man? Charger somewhere where it should be at. It's way back here. Why? There's a charger back here. It's fixed. Got it fixed. Oh, by the way, when you set one of these up, you are technical support. Pretty much you can call them, but I wouldn't want to mess around my site. I literally had, when I'm dealing with someone supposed to fix something on the site, wipe the entire front page clean. Yeah, learn my lesson and do it myself next time. All right, so that's fixed. So we got that done. We had a shopping cart. I wanted to stay. We couldn't stay because the links were in there. We had to remove that shopping cart, put the other one back in there to fix it. There we go. See right there. Boom. That's done. So all shopping carts now have links. So you can watch the videos, customer demonstrations, batch numbers, and all that good stuff. All in there. All right. Now, since we're in here, we got free time. Because we finished that already. Got the slideshow kicking over here. What thing we're going to do over here? Nothing. Got the background kicking. Anything else? Let's go to the home page. Oh, I forgot we can't even go there. Now we got to do this instead. Home page. Get me to the home page. This is a slideshow. This is a slideshow. Why is there freaking? Oh man, that's a slideshow. I didn't know that. It can't be a slideshow. What a slideshow is that? Oh crap! That was a slideshow the entire time. It loaded a whole bunch of pictures in that bad boy. I didn't know that was a slideshow for the front. Oh, okay, let's get cracking, Jackson. I got a whole bunch of pictures of my screen sitting there and all that window light. I'm gonna load them right up in there. So when you see the logo pop up, you'll see slideshow, the demonstrations behind the logo. I didn't know. I'm looking at like slideshow deck. That was a slideshow deck right there the entire time. Mother Georgia Ghost. Let's go into preview. Let's see what goes on with that one. Shoot. I've been loading up pictures in that bad boy. Let's see what we got going on here. This is a slideshow. Let me see. I'm looking at the jump from side to side. Let me see. It says slideshow deck. Alright, then I guess we're going to go in and see. We're going to come out of editing. Let's see what we got going on here. Change images. Oh, we didn't even know we put that in there. It was a slideshow deck the entire time. I literally don't remember doing it. So that means when the logo pops up, we can load in all our pictures, like outside, inside, the whole 9 yards, as the logo's loaded up. That's freaking sick. We got to go to work on this. What do we have here already set up? Oh, what's that guy going over on Facebook? I know I got some real cool pictures on Facebook. We load up in here. We're gonna go pop over on Facebook. Let me see. We're gonna have Facebook up here. Why? Is Facebook not up here? RD2, you drop it to you. Facebook. Give me over there. Boom. There's some get me in there. Boom. In your face with a can of mace, make you cry all over the place. You ever watch Family Guy? Yeah, Roger. That was his song right there. I was crying when I saw that. In your face with a can of mace, make you cry all over the place. All right, I had no idea what's in that. What the freak was that? Saw the owls on both sides. I was like, it's a freaking slideshow deck. What the freak? We didn't even utilize that. Take advantage of that. We need to get that right there. Get her some. So if you notice, like our front page matches our page on our channel, like yeah. So yeah, we changed everything back because again, as I said before, everything has to be in sync. So when the new YouTube channel comes up with the Black Series, all that'll be in sync. It's actually a Facebook fan page to match that. So that one's gonna be pretty interesting because on that one we're gonna be doing a lot of how can I say it? It's gonna be a lot of offline camera shots. So you're gonna see people with the technology, how their reaction. That's why we gotta get the waivers and the forms and all that stuff, so people can sign over and give us the right to put them on camera. You don't mind being on camera, right? No, sign this form. Thank you. All right, let me see what we got going on here. Boom. That's our shop. We got a shop on Facebook, and we have a shop on Instagram. Where'd you get that one? That's God's blessing right there. God's blessing. Oh, this is right here. We just loaded up with whatchamacallit. All right, that's the Black Series logo. There's all Black Series. What was this one? 23 pictures in that one. Oh, if you're interested in seeing a demonstration of 4K versus 720p, that's our demonstration right there. You can check it out. Then you know that you really don't need 4K if you don't want to use our technology. Rah. There's this guy that comes on Instagram that does it all day long. Rah. He's a cool dude. All right, what are we gonna do in here? Now you can't, this Black Series, you can't put that in there. That's invisible technology. Look at that, that's insane. Invisible technology is based. It's actually based. It's basty, baby. So basty. All right, we need to keep going. Did I load those pictures up? Oh, here we go. We did load those pictures. The ones in the window. Boom. These came out real nice. You even get there yet? Oh, come on, man. Load the file up. I'm tired. I want to get some sleep. I need about a good 2 hours of sleep. I need 2 hours of sleep. Cancel that. We just did twice. Oh, today, are we all still alive? Oh, I know which space I just went through this already. Come on, man. Seriously? Shots with the screen over by the window. Yeah, I like these. Which when you're doing outer space, because you know, usually if you're doing like a white screen or gray screen, and they're doing kind of anything outer space, that screen automatically washes out right from the door. They have a black screen pulled out like that next to all that black furniture, just pulling it like that. Yeah, people are like, oh my God, I love that. Did I just put this already? If we did it twice, we'll find out. Let me see. Bum, 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 bum. Oh no. Okay, then we got it. All right. I'm not sure. We got it twice and whatever. Da, 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 da. Hard work. Oh, geez. Today, please. Tired. Very tired. Push, push, push. Well, this reminds me of when I was building my Digital One Crystal Swing Paint site. Man, I typed on that keyboard to my hand, my fingers were just, they hurt. But I got up every day, did the same thing over and over again, got the job done, no matter what. That's the push you gotta have, people. I tell people in a day, a lot of freaking work. Oh, we're gonna hunt for it. Shipping on numbers. Here it is, found it. Put on the numbers. It can be a lot easier to track it down. "33 pictures. I'm thinking no more testing. I'll probably get some time to sleep, but that's not gonna happen yet. I got the websites to do, and it's a lot of work. I still have more demonstrations to do. And I have to get ready for the transition, so it's a lot. Not complaining, it's just a lot. And I finally get settled and I'm asleep for about a day. But then again, knowing myself, nothing gonna happen. Probably chew a stick of gum and go out and go hang out with family for a bit. I am gonna take a day off to just hang with family and just do nothing. And then it's back to work. That's where we try to get the naysayers to understand, man, all this work is not being done for you. It's not for you. It's never for you at all, period. Not even for the certifiers at the end of the day. It's for the customers. The customers get the best that we can offer. This is where all this hard work comes in from. You guys don't get it at the end of the day. You'll never understand it. Even though I watch your demonstrations, you will never understand it. You don't see it. You don't get it. You have no love for your work. That's why you don't understand the sacrifice at the end of the day. You don't understand the push, the grind, the hard work. You don't understand it. I barely sleep. I barely eat. All I do is work. But in order for me to get to where I need to get to, I have to. And if I don't, I'll fail. And I don't believe in failure. That's why you guys will never understand it. And since you never understand it, you will never get there. It doesn't come easy. It comes with a lot of sacrifice, a lot of faith. That's what it comes with. And you can be days where you're tired and you're beat, you can't move, but you will get up and you will slide in that chair and you will get your work done. If you don't, if it suffers, you'll suffer. That's what y'all don't understand. I do all this so at the end of the day, customer has a decent screen. And it's something at the end of the day, it's not going to cost them a lot of money. If it was about money, I could have sold out a long time ago. There are plenty of companies that buy the technology off my hands. Now I got it mixed up. My war is not with you, and never was to begin with. You guys made it my war. When I first started off, it wasn't to go against other screens. At the end of the day, it was just straight. Well, actually, was certifies. That was my thing was to go against certified screens to make a better screen because I refused to pay $3,000 for a screen. So it's never about you guys. I didn't even know who you guys were when I first started off. You guys made it your war, and you lost badly in the process. And I'm going to continue on doing what I was doing to design better screens for people at the end of the day, and you guys will deal with the aftermath. You should have just left me be and let me go mind my own business, develop my technology, and that's it. Leave me be. But you chose to basically entangle with me and carry on, and now look at the aftermath. One of them might be going to jail for a very long time, the rest of them are getting sued. Dumb stuff. Leave me be. Let me do my work. So we're completed. I had no idea that was a slideshow. I'm looking at the arrows on both sides. What the frick is this? I have pictures of that arrow like, what is this, a slideshow? That's on the logo. We could have been using that. I'm gonna come in here. Do I get a chance to change these up? Ready video? Adjustments, we do it from there. Let me see if we change that. Yeah, when I change all that out. Oh man, I just thought about that. That's the reason why I didn't put any other pictures in there, because it's like 33 pictures. I didn't go in there and change the title for every single one of those pictures to Crystal H. Oh well, get it done now. You don't have to worry about doing it later. used to be an option on here. We can actually take that out, but now it's in there, so now it has to be done. All right, let me see. So we're going to, I hope if we do it here, it shows up on all of them, which would be pretty cool. But I doubt that's going to happen. So let's go in. And let's go all the way down. Get all the pictures we selected. We need this one to be first. Where you saw a cube come around here. Where did that cube just disappear to that fast? Literally? Seriously, where is the cube? Oh, it's right there. Okay, it's front. Yeah, but I don't need it there. I need it over here. We're not replacing the image. Oh my goodness. No, we're not replacing the image. We need a slideshow in here. Right, whatever. We'll just do it. Alright, are these going to come up with the same thing with the crystal age on it? It's not. Alright, so we'll just add our title here. So are we replacing the image or is it a gallery? Which one is it? Let's see, organize your galaxy images. Okay, we'll figure it out when we get there. Where'd the rest of the pictures go? I wonder what the thing is. It says organize your gallery image. Let's see what this thing does. Has a play option on it. Alright. And we need a logo on there too. Alright, let's go back, figure out what happened to the logo. Logo's supposed to be on there. Manage images. So where the logo disappeared too. Oh, this is a heck of a ton of pictures I gotta go through to get this off of here. Are you kidding me? Can I upload from my computer? Yeah, it's gonna take forever for me to grab that logo. It's way at the bottom. Let me see what we got going on here in pictures. We should have a logo in here somewhere. What about let me see, background. We should have it in here. Right at the bottom. Over there. swear, I've just looked on here 1,000 times. Background art. Oh, why is it gonna be so rough? It's always the tedious stuff that drives me crazy. Oh, here we go. Logo. Okay. I gotta put all the information back in. Are you kidding me? Seriously? Oh, no, don't want that one. Get out of that one. Ah. Oh, come on, man. We go through this every day. It's so easy to find this one. Let me see. No, we need the research. We need the actual search. Where's the page? It's a claim. Let me see. We need to search. Ah, copyright infringement. Ho, ho, ho. We're already doing that right now as we speak. So we're now in the U.S. Government Copyrights Office searching our copyrights. Let me see. Copyright search. All public records. You should have went in search. There we go. This is what we needed. Let's go find our copyright. Oh yeah, quick. There's someone name in there. Oh yeah, here we go. We should be popping up. Basic Crystal Base Technology screens. Here we are. There's my copyright. Let's go put it in. My information just keep popping up. Oh, gee whiz, Louise, I swear I'm gonna lose it in this page. Definitely gonna lose it. Where the freak is my whatchamacallit? It's supposed to be popping up right here. Where is it? There we go. Fixed it. Man, it's a freak. Ah! Hey, Taco. Hey. Hey, cat over here. Man, that's what we that works for me. Cool. I want to do something nice with this right now to be. So I want to break this down and have it where just God comes in out of nowhere, like out of the front, boom, into the screen. That's how I want to do it. But we have to break it down to do it. Taco, should we break it down now? It should looks like we break it down now. Let's break it down. Let's break it off my stand, Taco. How dare you in my stand, man? How dare you in the stand? And you go in there, you can't. You're an idiot, I swear. You're a weird cat. You are definitely a weird cat. Alright, so let's see a way we can do this. We basically have to do all this work. Can we edit this right here? We can edit. Can we go in and break this down? I want to take this out of here. Maybe that's separate. And then let's get you out of here. And let's go. The page, yeah. Give me a text. Give me a text. Give me a text. Give me a text. Alright, so there's a text right there. Now we're going to add in here. Gotta write a word in here. Let's capitalize this. You're a weirdo, man. You're one weird cat. You weirdo. I'm gonna shrink this to fit in there. No, too far. Alright, now. Meow. Can we back these birds up? Oh no, we only take away from them. Gee whiz Louise, this is definitely not gonna be fun. That cat back in there. Let's see, we can't fit it in there. So we're definitely going to have to redo the whole thing all over again. Can't get rid of it. We can space this. Okay, cool. Makes my job easier. Not enough. Should be it. Oh, I forgot. We got that thing over here. Oh, come on. Seriously? Where's it at? Okay. Alright, now I need to go in. I need to. that's hot. I'm doing that from now on. For my we're doing upstairs. So basically, just leave out the rest of them and just have God come in, like it's coming out. Yeah, I like to put it that way. We got Power of God sitting up. You have the one page right there. Now, if you make the letters big, 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 yeah, when you do that freaking that expansion in, it comes in like it covers the entire page. It's going boom in that one spot, which is pretty cool. If you want to do something really cool to the page, right, to give it kind of like an earthquake effect, they got the ones called the players called bounce. So it allows the players to bounce in, like they bounce. So if you synchronize just right, you can have the image come in, like hit the page, and you can have the they let you time it. I gotta go into this. It's advanced settings, and it can make it look like when the letters come in, they hit the page, and everything bounce on it at the same time. I'm sure we're gonna do a page like that on here. That's pretty cool. We might do it for links. I think we're gonna do the links every time a link hits, the page shakes. Have something like that. That should be pretty cool. All right, so I just want to check it out one more time. I love it. I love it. All right, we have. I think we had this on our original on page 2. This is on our marketplace. So it's pretty easy to do. You hit your text, and then basically, let go. There we go. You gotta bring this back some. Make sure we're even Stevens everywhere else. All right. You should get enough room in there. I think this is too far in. We're definitely too far in that one. No, I'm going this way. Nope, wrong way. There we go. Put a little space in there. You take this out. That's going to come in. You get yourself a text up here. Get yourself a text. Grab yourself a text right there. And put that someplace where you can work on it right there. Edit the text. Take that out if you don't need it. And then put your GOD for me. It's my GOD. GOD. After that, it. Change out your font where you want it. Just change out that font. Okay, we're way out of it. We're in the wrong font. Over here. Let me see. There we go. That's perfect. Let me make it bold. Let's make it bold right here. Make it bold. And this will enlarge it to make it bigger. Make it bigger. Come over here and you get rid of this. You can shrink the page a little bit so it fits in that nice little area. Take your decorated art, put it over there for a minute, and come back in here, and we'll hit the page here because we need to separate a little bit because we don't have enough room in there. And then we'll get rid of this. And we'll grab this and we'll put it right here in the little spot right there, nice and neat. Right in there. There we go. That was clean. It should be a little too close to that. So let's go here. That's better. So now you got this little spot right here. You hit this, triangle area right here, or the triangle. Not a triangle. It's more like a diamond. Expansion in. Boom. That's expansion. Is there expansion in? No. Where's this one at? There we go. Take that. That's puff in. Puff in. Puffing stuff. I'm gonna go save this right here. We're gonna save right there. I should do like a tutorial on wordplay on here. Man, it's just so much fun you can have on here. So you can actually take your words and you can make them this way. You can tilt them this way like this. You can make them where they're all falling down on top of each other. Once you get the hang of the whole thing, it's really easy to do. It's not that hard. And it'll do the whole animation thing for you right there. Let me see. Let's go do a preview. There you go. We'll publish that, and everybody can see it. I think I'm gonna do one of the links. I'm gonna do the links that way. I'm gonna do the links so they bounce. They bounce, it makes it look like the page is being shaped. When letters hit it, boom, 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 and you can see that the links bounce when they hit. I'm doing that one for the links. Can I do the bounce on there? Now I'm curious to know. See, this is why I don't get any rest, people. I want to go upstairs to get a computer because this website's already been updated. I want to go upstairs and see if we can do that with the links. Kitty. When you get some rest, man, go down and get some sleep. I gotta see something for a minute. I gotta check out and see if this will work on the links. Maybe works on links. I haven't done the links page yet. I haven't really dressed it up yet. So I'm curious to see if I can do it. Can we see with all this sunlight in here? If not, we'll do it later on. You know what? What time we're into? 2:39. Let me see if I can see the sunlight glaring in here. Oops, I'm supposed to see that. Let's see. Well, I can see it. Chances are you probably won't be able to see it because the glare is going to hit the daylights out of the camera. Let's see. See if I can get my links to bounce. Because it would be nice. If this works, I'm doing a whole earthquake effect in here. This is going to look freaking cool. And after this, it's the birds. I'm going to go downstairs. Have a hot cup of tea, read my Bible, and always give praise to the Lord. I'm more excited about that than doing this. Let's go over to our link page. Here's my cat down there. Taka! He's losing his mind. And I don't see nothing on the cameras. Cut it out. Let me see. We need to go to the link page. See if we can do this. Well, we can do this to the link page. Oh, yippee-ki-yay. Let me see. We can bounce some links. Boom, we can bounce them. we're going to have to make the letters big. Like the link print going to be big, so there's something heavy hitting it. That's what has to be, something heavy. So can we go in and separate? If we hit this, can we separate from here and then basically come in from here and make this huge? This, can we do that? Yes, make it huge. All right, that'll work right there. And then can we put the heavy bounce on this one? What's the animation in this one? I want the puffin. The puffin, okay, got the puffin. Put on this one right here. I want to put this for the animation for bounce. Let's see what we do. I'm going to put that link in separately. Yeah, we got to put the link in separately. It has to be done separately because it's going to intertwine with that. It codes are mixing up. So this is supposed to bounce. We need that to come in like. So we're actually literally going to have to do this whole thing. That needs to come in. Yeah, because it's all connected to this. That's why it's having an interference issue. Okie doke. So what we're gonna have to do is we will separate this right here, take all this out, and here, links and info. Take that out, go over to here, grab a whole section right. Let's do right here. Put that right there. Because I won't interfere with that anymore. Bring that down here. And get this right here. Oh, get this out here. And we need this right here. Take this and expand this one all the way over here. Wait a minute, if we expand that way down here, that's still not actually an effect. We'll see if it happens, experiment over here, and see if it works or not. Right there. Now the page you want to be building for the because what I learned from this page, I learned a lot from this page with all the new updates and everything. So the demonstration of the pages you're going to be setting up for the third company or the exotics is going to be wild. It is going to be crazy wild. From what I learned from this page, I don't know the fun I can have with this. Oh, I cannot wait to start working on that one. That is going to be insane. It's going to be some crazy stuff that I put on there. I can't wait. Because we got a paint called Extreme something Scarlet Samurai. It's one of the paints that has weird names like Thunder, Shamrock, and all that crazy stuff. They come in different colors and stuff. And the page is going to be insane. I got to learn how to do a splash page. Because we're going to need that for some of them. I think what I want to do is a friend of mine, he's really good at that kind of stuff. It depends on how we do it. I might go through them or I might have the page custom designed. Because if I get a custom design, a friend who's a programmer can do crazy stuff to it. So I can have it, or we do the Scarlet Samurai, where the samurai sword comes out and slices and things slides from one side to the next. So you can see the image pulled through. That's going to be sick. Just like how crazy do you want? I went crazy. On this page, you'd be insane. That's what Dick Zyre is showing me about. Outside the box. We outside the box. Oh, come on, man. I just need that little bit there. Right there. All right, cool. Can I get that? All right, now, can I get this in the, boom. All right, and this is, let's see if we can do this. Timing's a little off. This lands before that. I'm just an area we can actually slow this down a bit for this one. Do they have that setting? You can customize. Oh, you can do delays in here. That is sick. I didn't think you could do that. You can actually do a delay. Look at that. It's crazy. You can do a whole delay system in there. They have started something. Man, you get one thing I like to explore is the advanced menus, man. The advanced menus do all kinds of crazy stuff to a website. We can put a delay in this system. Oh, that's freaking sick. All right. Okay. So let me see. You can have it hit hard, soft, medium. That is sick. Bam, bam. All right, I need to go in here. So let me get a look at this again so I can get an idea of what's hitting first. All right, this needs to hit a little slower. And what I need to figure out exactly is what is the speed on this one right here? That's what I need to find out. Sort of customize. You see, speed is 1.2. 1.2. That's the speed on it. 1.2. So if I go to this right here. All right, and over here, come over to customize. Speed is also 1.2. So what I get at 1.1? Yeah, it's gonna take some time to figure this out. Good, I got time. I don't want to waste your time. This is interesting. So we need for this to land first. This has to land here. So maybe we should be speeding this up instead of slowing that down. So I just come over here. There's options. All right. Yeah, this is gonna take some work. All right, kind of pretty much got an idea, but I gotta figure out where it hits at. And once I get that done, I can write all that down and figure out what it hits. So we need this right here to hit first and this right here to hit last. So that shows the effect of shaking the page. That's what we need to do. Just got to figure exactly. I'm kind of curious here now. My brain's kind of cooking on this right here. I gotta see something for a minute. I know I should be doing this, maybe get some rest, but I'm just still curious about this. It's so interesting. So let me see. Probably put it at 3. Put it at 3, see, put it at 3. Oh, we don't have 3. All right, let's try this right here. See where we land at with this. Hold on a minute. All right, we got it right here. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens. Oh, that slows it down, so it's the other way around. That's what it is. So I'm literally slowing it down. Okay, I got it. All right, let's go back here. I'm learning as I go along with this. This is pretty cool. All right, so I actually slowed it down, so it's the other way. Okay, I got it. Let's try it again. All right, let's get that text here. This will bug me. You have no idea how much this will bug me. If I don't get this right, it'll bug me all day. So let me see. Let's get it right here. And we're going to go into, bring it down. So we were at, this is where we're at 1.2. So we need to bring it down. Let's try this instead. See what we get. This one preview it. This is gonna drive me crazy with madness. All right, this has to land first. I have to freaking paste this before I do this. I'm curious. .65, maybe. Almost. All right, that's what I'm gonna do. Since I know how to slow it down even more. That one's good. It's 0.65. Let's go over here and let's slow this option down. Make sure we get you the right one. Okay, so we'll slow this one down. And yeah, that's the bounce. And what we'll do is we'll bring this down to, bring it up a little bit more. 2.2. Let's try it again, 2.2. Yes! Yes! I got it! It's 2.2. That's what it is. That's exactly what I needed. Oh my goodness. 2.2. That's the slow. And what was the fast? That's exactly what I wanted. Let's see if we got it. We're celebrating over here for nothing. Did I get it? All right, so what's this one right here? What's the speed on this one? All right, this is 0.65. So 0.65 is the fast, and the slow is 2.2, and that's what it is. That's how we get the shake effect. So let's go preview this again. Make sure we got this right. Yes, I'm so happy. Yes, we got it. So now I can basically set it with big letters just coming and just hit the page, and the media players will shake and everything. That is so cool. This is what we're going to do to the link page. I also too want to figure out how I can make the letters fall off too. So we got to do that one too. Where it hits, some of the links will fall off, come back up. We'll do that too. Well, we have to learn to slow everything down to do it. All right, we're just going to like this one more time. Oh man, if you got a heavy metal page, this will come in so good for you for a heavy metal page, because you can put heavy, boom, and everything, and then metal comes in later on. Metal. That'd be cool. So we're doing something pretty cool today on here. Save this right here. And I'm going to check it out again. It's beautiful. It is beautiful. I'm so happy. Once I've been the next, we're just trying to figure out where was that. This whole part of me just never wanted to basically, if I lay down right now, it'll bug me. It'll bug me and bug me and bug me and bug me and bug me. And I got to get up and I got to get it done. It'll drive me crazy. But I'm glad now I got the right measurements on how to do this now. This is good. Let's publish it. You guys can come in and check this out. So you go to the tutorial page and you can watch the heavy bounce. It's gonna be cool. We got to do something crazy for the background or something to get that shake effect. It'd be kind of cool if they had a background with rocks. Oh wait, I forgot about that. I can download anything I want from my section over here. So I can have something where it hits and rocks shatter and come down. Pretty cool. So we'll figure it out as we go along. But I am so happy with that. Oh man, that's cool. And that's what I tell you about. Don't be afraid of advanced settings. You see advanced settings, go in there and mess around. Find out. Just remember you write stuff down as you go in there, because if you mess something up, at least you can go back, if you want to. But don't be afraid to mess around in advanced settings. You'd be surprised what kind of cool stuff that you can mess around in advanced settings. You know, there's an advanced setting on a Fire Stick. Yeah, I found that out the hard way. That's the easy way. I was sleeping, I wrote on my Fire Stick, woke up, and there's an advanced menu that popped up. It allows you to go in there and manipulate all kinds of stuff, like the firewalls and all that stuff. You know what I mean? It's pretty cool. All kinds of hidden secret menus by the programmers. That's one thing too. When you start doing, when you start accessing routers, not other people's routers, your own router, and you'd be surprised, kind of cool stuff you can find if you can access your routers. I used to find all kinds of play games, all kinds of stuff in there. Ain't your router. All right, people. I was happy. It's a schoolgirl with a new dress. That's a whole lot of giddy. La! You know, we thank for all of this, our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. Because, man, I would have never got that down right. I didn't know exactly what numbers I'm hitting. I'm thinking, like, okay, maybe this way, a little that way. And God bless for those numbers to pop in just right to get that effect. Tell me that's not awesome. So later on, I'm going to be back up there playing around with the site, adding some new stuff on the links page. See if we can figure out how to get some of the letters to fall off, you know what I mean? Something like that. That'd be pretty cool. All right, gotta go. Thank you all, and God bless.